Okay, fine then. Um, yeah, good evening. Yeah, could you please introduce yourself and where you live?
Okay, my name is Eneyo Interview, and it's at number 17, Otomo Street, off Mount Zion, Kano South, Accra.
Thank you. Okay, could you talk about the changes you have noticed in your local environment over time, over the past few years? What did you observe? And what are the examples of those things you observe, like in terms of changing weather, temperature,
Yes,
season,
exactly.
and so on?
The temperature is something else. I've noticed a daily and rapid increase in temperature in my environment consistently. Like the weather condition is very, very hot and it's becoming very unfavorable. Also, we've also noticed increase in the rapid degradation of soil, that's erosion. We've noticed that the erosion is digging deep and it's occurring more in this part of the environment.
Yeah, thank you so much. What about your season, the seasons in your environment? In this, what do you observe in your seasons, and how many types of seasons do you have? And what are the changes, the slight changes or sudden changes you have observed over time?
Well, this part of the community, this part of the world, we have a rainy season and a dry season. I think the rains have increased in Calabar precisely for the past 5 years. There's been rapid increase in the amount of rainfall we have and the sun too. That's the dry season. During the dry season, it's always dry. The sun is scorching. We have lots of scorching sun, sufficient amount to be precise.
Thank you so much, Mr. Medio. Please, I want to also ask you, in terms of changes in plants and animal, what do you observe? What are the plants that you have been seeing and now there are no more, or the new one coming up? The primary have gone, secondary changes has taken over in plants, ecology, and also in animal. What are the changes you have observed for the past few years?
Plants and animals. I think in this part of the country, or the community, like I would say, plants, the crop yield is still intact. To the best of my knowledge, the crop yield is still intact. I think I've not noticed any plant or animal that has gone extinct that was available in this part before they are no longer there. So I would say it's still intact.
Okay, if you say so, culture that have been known to be an hotspot for occasions, areas, and maybe abattoir, like the slaughter. I think those things were very available before, but did you still observe them this time?
Well, they were saying that when the eagles gather, there must be something there. So, like for a vulture to gather, there must be something that attracts the vulture. I agree with you that it's not that rampant, but I believe in a slaughter. If you go to a slaughter, an abattoir, you definitely find a vulture. The vultures can never miss that. That one I'm sure of. Though the amount, the rate has drastically reduced. That's what that's still
Okay, thank you so much so far. Also, thank you. If I must seek more clarity, what are the changes? Have you been going to the seaside, like Calabar River and some of the rivers and streams around you in this vicinity? What did you really observe in terms of the sea level rises and then the water resources? What are the things you observed?
well. I'm not really a sea person, so I'd say it's been quite long. So I can't really say whether there's an increase or decrease in sea level.
Okay, thank you so much. Ms. Emedio, it has been wonderful so far for the responses you have provided for the purpose of these studies. I want to seek further your opinion to describe what are the resources you use, or how does resources used um, and population size affect or contribute to environmental degradations in your vicinity, in this city?
Well, I'm going to answer that question with an example. For instance, increase in population size, everybody needs a home, everybody needs a place to stay. So, and the more houses we have less land. So, because of this, people tend to erect buildings across gutters, erect buildings, um, blocking passage for water and a whole lot of things. So now, if there's rainfall and this water is supposed to pass a certain way, and the road, the passage in which that water is supposed to use is not available, the water will definitely create another channel. Now, constantly creating another channel, that's washing away of the earth's surface in that particular place, and that will lead to erosion.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you have something like that in this your area where you stay?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Erosion is the watchword in this side. Sorry to say.
And what do you think is the cause of it, the root cause of it? Is it the people attitude of indiscriminate disposal of waste in the water channel, or the water erosion just suddenly erupt somewhere and degrade the environment?
Erosion can never just erupt somewhere. Something must propel it to happen. So, indiscriminate disposal of waste is a factor. And also, not properly channeled, there's no proper drainage system in this environment, too. Now, if there was proper drainage system, the water would have seen a proper panel to pass through. So, I think it's the erosion is human facilitated.
Thank you so much. I haven't known all these causes and problems as a result of climate change and the factors that really perpetuate this. What kind of a world do you imagine to see in terms of a group of human beings, that of animals and natural environment? What kind of world do you dream to see?
Well, if a whole lot of things are put into consideration, I'm imagining a world with a um, more comfortable environment, a more habitable environment. That's what each and every one of us should be looking forward to. But I think we really have a role to play if we think of achieving that.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Emedion. It has been wonderful so far talking to you and you responding to these questions. Thank you so much. I want to conclude with this simple question to you. What did you think can be done to promote environmental sustainability in your local level? What do you think should be done? People should be done, or people should do, or you can contribute to solving or mitigating climate change impact?
I think if we want anything to change, we have to start from ourselves. So, starting by creating awareness, because a whole lot of persons are not aware of the dangers of these climate changes. They are not aware of the dangers of their actions and the contributions of this action to climate changes. So I'll say creating awareness, because ignorance first is the deadliest sickness that's disturbing our people. So you create awareness, let them know. If you do this, you get this. If you don't do this, you get this. I think that's the first solution and the most important solution when you have to do with combating climate changes.
Thank you so much for this, for your time, and also providing responses or answers to these few questions. I'm so grateful. Thank you.